It makes perfect economic sense for companies to be green for three reasons. Number one, because that's what consumers want. Based on the latest research, when you actually look at the consumer behavior, we've seen this trend that is now global. 92% of consumers around the world, when given a choice, they would prefer to buy green or responsible products or services. So number one, it makes perfect sense from an economic standpoint when you actually look at what consumers want. Number two, it makes sense because it allows you to be more efficient. It allows you to actually be thinking about what's really the economic driver in the 21st century. When you're thinking about the green economy, you're actually thinking about training, you're thinking about intellectual property, you're thinking about technology, you're thinking about innovation. That's what makes sense for Europe. That's what makes sense for Gibraltar. For us to continue to think that we're going to be able to compete with China for cheap labor, that's myopic thinking. That doesn't make any sense. Countries and companies are now more competitive when they actually invest in people, in technology and innovation. So that's actually what's really interesting about the green economy. The green economy, it's a new economic model that is not only respectful with the environment, but perhaps more importantly, it makes economic sense from a competitive standpoint.
The first thing that we have to agree is to handle the issue of water resource management at the basin level, which means we have to forget about the political boundaries between countries. That's the first thing. Second, we have to be sure that when we talk about water, we have to talk at the same time surface water, groundwater, and atmospheric water.
For the International Youth Organization, we believe that we are all part of change, and that starts day by day in our reality. So young people have all the power and the possibility to make transformations on their local scenarios and also on their regional scenarios. So our message is to promote their participation, to promote the dialogue, and to inspire other young people to make the same things.
In all the sectors, we can reduce these emissions in order to tackle the problem of the climate change. Tourism is one of them, industry, of course, transportation is, and also climatization. And the most important of them is how we produce energy. So if we change all of these sectors, we will be able to face this tremendous problem that is really the big menace for humanity.